Have you been unsatisfied to your professor because the topic of the course made you feel uncomfortable? When you feel uncomfortable, if you want your professor to give you some warnings before the class. So this is the example of the trigger warnings. I'm going to clarify 3 reasons about why professors should give students some warning materials on their materials. So I'm a college student right now. So according to my experience, I know students' feelings to trigger warnings. I hope professors can pay more attention on their materials and take care of students' feelings. Trigger warnings can help students to do some preparation before the class and help students to feel safe and help students to overcome fears. Trigger warnings are benefits for students to do some preparation for the things which is sensitive for them or make them feel uncomfortable. If the students didn't have any preparations before the class, it may cause them feel uncomfortable, even increase their rejection for the things they fear. Professor's purpose is teaching, so if students refuse to listen to them, what do you think? How the professor can continue to teach them? Katmani is an assistant professor of philosophy at COMM University. She argues, with appropriate warnings in place, vulnerable students may be able to employ effective anxiety management techniques by meditating or taking prescribable medication. So, if professors add a trigger warning on their course material, students will try to accept the topic and prepare for the course. It will not take too much time or too much place to add trigger warnings on the material. Professors only need to add an extra sentence on the material. Things will be changed a lot. Trigger warning can not only give students some preparation, but also give students a sense of safety. They have the effect to make students feel safe in the classroom by giving them an alert before the class. When students are given an alert, they will have mental preparation and they will know what they will do in the class. Then the class will be full of a sense of safety. This can make students concentrate on their study. So Garage Ledgerov is the president of CEO of the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education. He clarified the definition of the trigger warnings. Trigger warnings are an alert that professors are expected to issue if something in a course might cause a strong emotional response. Trigger warnings are actually an alert which makes students to feel comfortable and safe. Sometimes we cannot choose or change the surroundings around us, but we can do something to avoid unnecessary things happening. So trigger warning not only can give students a sense of safety, it also helps students overcome fears. We always have the things we fear, but we should learn to overcome them instead of to avoiding them. When students accept the warning, it means they can try to accept the things they fear. Dr. Saraf is a psychiatrist in Portland. Her biggest concern is the trigger warning may create a fear atmosphere. But Grace explained that the number of students with severe psychological problems was rising at their school. The rate of emotional distress reported by students themselves is also high and rising. So trigger warnings may cause a fire atmosphere, but if students do not have any preparations for the things they fear, their fear will grow worse. Children have to grow up and become strong, including mental strong. Trigger warnings are helping students to accept the things they don't like by giving them a warning. So this is the PTSD affect people. So professors should use the trigger warnings on their materials because they can help students to prepare their class and can help students to feel safe and help them to overcome their fears. So if you are a student, do you think you want your professor add trigger warnings on their material? When trigger warning can be used well and correct, the education will develop because of the environment of professors and students. Thanks for your patience.